I do think this can be the highest grossing biopic of all time. Recently, we've had Oppenheimer get to 915 million and Bohemian Rhapsody get to 910 million. I think this can beat those. Michael, the biopic for Michael Jackson. We got the first trailer, and I'm not gonna lie, it looks good. It's like the first biopic that I have been interested in a while, probably since Bohemian Rhapsody. And I feel like we've been getting a lot more of these lately. It almost just feels kind of like Oscar bait every time one of these comes out.
Yeah, it started, man, with Straight Outta Compton. Straight Outta Compton was such a huge hit, and then like Hollywood.
Oh, it was
Boss
way
Hogg
before that, dude. What? Like I loved the Ray Charles movie when I was a teenager.
But they didn't start putting them out every year until
That's-
that. I felt like the biopic was like every 4. It's like the Olympics.
Well,
It's like
because
we got a great biopic.
Yeah, I think the Straight Outta Compton thing proved of like we can get younger audiences in here. We can get the people that maybe like aren't the snobby film bros into the movie theater to go watch something from their favorite musical artist or the celebrities that they care about, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I think they just went like way overboard. Like I was never gonna go watch a Bruce Springsteen biopic.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
dude. That's and again, like I'm sorry if you're a Bruce Springsteen fan. Please educate me in the comments.
Maybe he's
Why
awesome.
should I give a shit that much, man? I just like I don't like NWA. There was a lot that happened with them, but that's good on camera. And to bring it back to what we were talking about, because I was like you, man. I literally watched the trailers that we're about to talk about before we recorded, and I was just like, I do not give a fuck about biopics. I'm so tired of them. And this one looks good. And you forget that Michael Jackson had an exciting life, and you think, oh, well, all mega superstars have exciting lives. Like, I don't think Billie Eilish is that fucking exciting. She like was like rich, basically, you know, like she just made it at a young age. And I'm not saying that nothing's ever happened to her, but like Michael Jackson obviously went through some shit. He died a white man.
Yeah.
You know?
There's so much curiosity, dude. Yeah. Like there's so much curiosity here. Like I'm looking up. I like literally Googled, does Bruce Springsteen have a cool life story? And everything came up as rags to riches, rock god. It's like, oh, okay, so he was poor before and now he's rich. And I'm not saying like that's not impressive and everything he's done. He's got a phenomenal career. But I think that when it comes to a film and what is going to like put asses in the theater is how interesting is this? What are you going to give me that I can't just go find on Google? Like what is going to just enrich the story, I guess, good or bad, right? Yeah. I think with Michael Jackson, he's the king of pop. He's an icon. And this is like kids, adults, grandparents, white, black, doesn't matter. Everyone wants to go see this. I think this is going to be the first biopic to break $1 billion.
This would be the one, man, because like you said, it starts out with the Jackson 5, abusive dad, played by Coleman Domingo, who's just on a fucking yeah, like you know he's gonna be a fucking piece of shit to like the nth degree. You fucking love it. And let's just talk about the scandals. We got a whole diddling scandal. We got there's so much to fucking talk about. You know, that's just
get Frank Reynolds in here.
Joe Jackson's Frank Reynolds. It's like, no, we don't diddle kids.
We're gonna leave it. We're gonna leave it. Walking past that one. But yeah, Coleman Domingo looks great as Joe Jackson. Just the brief moments I see in the trailer look awesome. Jaafar Jackson, who is Jermaine Jackson's son.
Wild name.
Yeah.
Why would you name your kid after a Disney villain, man?
And that already existed. Like you knew that too.
Yeah,
I'm just saying. Miles Teller got, wedged into this movie as well. Like I love Miles Teller. I'm going to be interested to see like what he's John Branca, who is the co-executor of the estate of Michael Jackson and chairman of the Michael Jackson Company. So he'll probably be
a
shitty.
bad person.
Yeah. Probably be shitty. But I do think this can be the highest grossing biopic of all time. Recently, we've had Oppenheimer get to 915 million and Bohemian Rhapsody get to 910 million. I think this can beat those.
Yeah. Why isn't Nolan directing this one? You think Nolan could do Michael Jackson?
Well, but I think about it this way, man. Like Queen, yes, Queen was big. Bohemian Rhapsody, the music is so impressive, and Rami Malek did a great job, and there's a very interesting story there. I'm gonna say the music is bigger with Michael Jackson. I'm gonna say the story is more interesting with Michael Jackson. Everything. I think it maybe just doesn't have the same star power.
And I don't, and it matters, man. Black people are going to come out for this one.
Oh yeah.
Like, you ain't going to get us in the seats for Bruce Springsteen, playa.
No.
Like, it's just that I'm pretty white, and nah, I'm not doing it. You know, if you ain't going to get me in it, you sure as hell ain't going to get my brethren in it. So I just don't think the power of black folks to come out of this. Cause like, you know what I think the greatest biopic of all time, and black folks type in, it's the fucking Temptations, dog. That came out before I was born, and we still rewatch that movie. This has a chance to not, like, your bar is $1 billion. I'm like, will we force our kids to watch this in 20 years like we did with the Temptations? That's the bar I'm trying to put it up next to.
I was worried when, like, the whole idea of I guess his nephew playing him, I was worried, man, are they gonna kind of yuck this up and it's gonna look like an SNL parody of like what the movie could be? Because that could very easily happen. This is an up and coming actor that we just haven't
Remember
seen.
that Joseph Fiennes shit that came out? Like,
what is that?
Joseph Fiennes, fucking Voldemort's little brother.
Oh,
played Michael Jackson.
Yes. Right. Like I'm saying, like they could have really easily screwed this up, and it looks good. It looks really good. I'm excited for that. On the other side, there was also news this week about the Beatles biopic. Listen, at first when I saw the basically Avengers Doomsday-esque posters for each of the characters, which is people, Harris Dickinson as John Lennon, Paul Mescal as Paul McCartney, Barry Keoghan, there we go. I was supposed to say Keoghan as that sounds like a Street Fighter move, as Ringo Starr, and then Joseph Quinn as George Harrison. Love each of these actors. Think it's probably going to be great. And then I found out it's going to be 4 separate movies. It's a 4-part biopic, all set to release the same time. What the hell are we doing?
I'm not paying for that.
No,
I'm sorry.
Like,
I'm not paying for that.
If I will wait for that to come out on Netflix was a film, it's this. I'll wait for that to be on streaming because that's 4 movies, dude. Like no one's doing that in a what do we want to say? It's the 45-day window that Ted Sarandos is talking about for Netflix and what's going to be common. I can't imagine there's going to be a lot of people that want to go out and see 4 movies like this in 45 days.
Especially like, you know, like how do we make Ringo Starr interesting? Barry Keoghan's hot right now.
Which of these movies do you think would do the best?
John Lennon and Paul McCartney. That's what sucks is like you're putting these actors up to compete against each other. And you already know that like,
I almost felt like they mixed and matched like the most interesting actor with the least interesting person. Like they've got Joseph Quinn as George Harrison and then Barry Keoghan as Ringo Starr. And then it like kind of progressed. Like Paul Mescal's a good actor. So I'll take the L on that right there with Paul McCartney. But then John Lennon is Harris Dickinson, who like, I've just found Harris Dickinson kind of boring, and maybe that works for John Lennon, but I don't understand the strategy whatsoever.
To get us to spend money. And like to me, like I told you pre-show, this would have been absolutely phenomenal to do on streaming because like cool, I got a weekend, I can watch all 4 of these. To expect me to sit in a movie that long and pay for 4 of them, especially I'm make me give a shit about George Harrison. Okay, like make a dope ass trailer, I may think about it. They don't even have titles for these things. I'm looking at it now. It's all Untitled Ringo Starr biopic, Untitled Paul McCartney. What are you naming this shit? How are you marketing this? I don't
like how are you going to market the George Harrison movie?
Yeah.
I don't know how you're doing that, man. Like I could have seen them do sort of like the 28 years later thing where it's like, okay, let's have 2 films and have them come out like 3-4 months apart from each other and just do that. But 4 movies all at the same time. I'm worried and wondering if this does well, does this become a precedent? And I honestly hope it just doesn't do well, which I hate to wish that upon a movie like this, but I hope it doesn't because I think this is a really stupid precedent to set for films.
I want to see the Aqua biopic and I want to know, I want to move about every member and they only have the one song Barbie Girl. What's beyond the music? Like what's behind the Barbie Girl?
Like, I'm thinking back, man, like Straight Outta Compton. Like, what if we had a Dre movie and a Cube movie and like
I actually think that's more interesting because they all had separate careers that are far more interesting than
yeah.
George Harrison and Ringo Starr.
But if
Like,
they did
that's-
them all at the same time, do you think people are going out to the Eazy-E movie? Like at the same time as the Dre and Cube movie, all within a 45-day span?
Damn, I don't know, man. And like, no one's gonna go to MC Ren. I'm the biggest MC Ren fan ever.